The content you're about to enjoy comes from the archives of The Best You. We're devoted to the very best in personal development, with a platform and resources dedicated to inspiring and changing people's lives. At The Best You, we work with the world's leading writers and trainers on the evolution of the self, and people whose journeys have been affected by their work and words. These Best You EXPO talks are recorded in front of a live audience in a live event. We highly recommend that you focus on the message. As they say, what you focus on expands. Enjoy. Bill Walsh. Bill Walsh is the CEO and founder of business coaching and venture capital firm Power Team International, and author of the best-selling book, The Obvious. Bill Walsh's passion is to empower entrepreneurs and business owners to create massive success by teaching them what it takes to build a successful company. Bill has spent over 2 decades working with startup and major global brands to increase their sales, productivity, and overall success. As a global speaker, Walsh is known for inspiring audiences while delivering practical content that people can implement immediately for better results. My work with Bill. Well, I've worked with Bill several times. I've had the opportunity to speak at many of his events all around the US. He runs the Business Expo around the US, but he's a phenomenal speaker. Bill has been voted one of the best business coaches in the US for years. He's a phenomenal speaker. He's a great guy who has a phenomenal access to all sorts of people, all sorts of great people that can connect you, enhance you, and build and improve your brand. So if you're interested in finding and learning from one of the top speakers in the industry, I highly recommend you listen to Bill Walsh. Thank you so much.
How's everyone doing, first of all? Great. How about a big round of applause for the entire team at the Best You EXPO? Yes, give it up. They deserve some love. And also for Cheryl Brenner, who was asked like 2 minutes before she came on stage to give a nice intro. Give it up for Cheryl Brenner, yes? So we have about 45 minutes. How long? So get something to write with, because I'm going to give you guys lots of notes how to launch, grow, and build a better business. Would that be okay? How many of you guys actually own your own businesses? How many are entrepreneurs? How many are looking for new ways to make money? And how many actually like the idea of residual income? So say the word residual. Now say it like you're getting it. It feels good, doesn't it? But whoever took those courses in high school or college on how to get residual income? How come you didn't take it? It wasn't there, right? So are you guys serious about making some more money, yes or no? Yes. Okay, so take your finger like this, kind of wave it up in the air. Come on, wave it quickly. Put it right here. Say, I have great intellectual property. Say, I am going to monetize my intellectual property. Now turn left to right and say, that's interesting. One of my business partners, he wrote a book called Chicken Soup for the Soul. His name was Mark Victor Hansen. He was laughed at for that same exercise. 143 people told him, publishers told him, your book's a stupid idea, no one's going to buy it. But the 144th said yes. And they sold north of 500 million copies under the Chicken Soup for the Soul brand. Say, that's awesome. Now give someone a high five and tell them they're awesome. How many of you guys want to make a lot more money? Say, that's me. Say this loud in the back. Say, I am a little crazy. Now turn left, right, and tell them it's the crazy ones that make all the money. How many of you guys are also a little strange? Give me the crazy and strange. Come on, put your hands up high so I can see, right? You're the ones I love. You're the ones I can't wait to work with. Because you'll go through the adversity. You'll go through the challenges when most others quit, yes or no? When your friends tell you you're crazy, you're nuts for starting that home-based business. You'll never make money online. You'll never make it in real estate. The minute you make $1 million at anything, you go from idiot to genius, yes or no? And the same negative people say, oh, we knew you could do it. Oh, you got some of those friends too, huh? How many guys would do 3 things if they were free and legal for the next 90 days to make a lot more money? Say, that's me. Here's number 1, turn off the TV. Turn it off, perfect. Number 2, how many of you guys know some negative people? How many of you guys know some really negative people? How many of you guys live with that person? Like, ouch. You got to do what's called a cell phone cleanse today. You take out your cell phone, you erase all the negative people out of your phone. Then you change your voicemail. What's your name, sir? You've reached Marty's cell line. Your call is very important to me, but at this time, I'm going to take your call. At this time in my life, I am making some major changes. And if I don't call you back, you're obviously one of them. Ooh, I can't do that, right? If you won't let rid of some of the old go by, you'll never see the new. Does that make sense? So here's rule number 3. Obviously, 2, get rid of the negative people. They can send you a text, yes or no. Number 3, write this name down, Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N, Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. Go to this cool website called YouTube. What's it called? Just 10 minutes a day, that's all you need. 10 minutes every morning, listen to some Jim Rohn, it's all free. Who here has never heard of Jim Rohn? Never heard of Jim Rohn, hands up high. Who here has ever heard of a guy named Tony Robbins? Okay, so Tony's first coach, Tony's first employer was a guy named Jim Rohn. Say, I have. No, say it loud. Come on, I have. Big things to do. Now turn left, right, and say, you don't know who you're sitting next to. Because one person, how many? Can change your life forever. And it might be the person sitting right next to you. So always be present to those that are around you. Einstein said something great. Whether you like Einstein or not really doesn't matter, but he said something that like energy attracts. So look at what you're bringing into your life every day. How many of you guys know it's your time? How many of you guys have big goals? How many of you guys had big goals last year? Didn't show up this year? What's the definition of insanity? Yeah, it's going to kill you. So I told the team here today, we're looking for 20 people. How many? That are ready to play their business at the whole next level. That can work with our incubation team for a whole year to launch and grow a more successful company. Who would like to be part of an incubator team right here in town? Put your hands up high. I want 20. How many? But I want the ones that'll work their guts out. I want the ones that'll give me at least 1 to 2 hours a week of really focused time. And I'll tell you in advance, you'll hate me for 90 days. Would that be okay? Yep. It's like getting in shape, man. Nobody wants to go to the gym, yes or no? Same with success. Write this down. You always pay full price and you always pay in advance to win at whatever your niche is. And you've got to pick one thing. Pick that niche. Pick what you're great at. That serves a lot of people and get to the top 10. If you'll get to the top 10, they make more money than the other 90% combined. Yes or no? Say it's my time. The minute you vote that every day, you'll bring things in your life you can't even imagine. My background's simple. Born and raised in Chicago, high school and college a trader. After that, I did turnarounds for 10 years. I'd come fix your company, your company. It was either take it public, close it and sell the assets, or fix the business. And I was burnt out. Who's ever felt burnt out? I mean, you can relate to that. How many of you guys have been broke? Listen, I've been broke and wealthy. Turn left to right and say, broke sucks. But you'll always find out who your real friends are, yes or no? Because your real friends walk in and everybody else is already what? They're already gone. So I took 2 years off to figure it out. I knew what I was great at. I was great at helping entrepreneurs launch, grow, and build better companies. I knew I had some ideas to put something together where get them a great website, get them organized, give them a business plan. We never tell companies what to do. We never say, go join this or do that. You probably know what you should be doing, yes or no? You guys know all about those gut feelings? Write this down. A gut feeling equals divine intuition. Gut feeling is divine intuition. You're being literally spoken to when you're ready. Does that make sense? And when you're ready to, you become unstoppable. And yes, your friends will think you're what? Crazy. So the idea then is that we had this idea. We found a company in Arizona called GoDaddy. We became a marketing partner. Another company in Utah called Franklin Covey helped people understand the power of, write this down, vision-based living. Stephen Covey wrote a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I believe it still works today. We put the bundle together with a business plan. We didn't have the marketing. We were about $1 million short. Who can relate to that? Right? Great ideas, great products, need marketing. We found a group in New York, became the marketing partner. 20 months, we're in 20 countries. You have to find what's called the Oprah effect. What's it called? Any authors here today? What happens if Oprah says she loves your book? Instant bestseller. How many people would like to become Amazon bestsellers? We're going to give you some tips on that today too. Would that be okay? How many of you guys want to launch your own TV show? How many of you guys could use more leads? I'm going to give you guys a lot of websites in a minute, so you got to write fast. Would that be okay? Once I figured this out, right, we decided to put together a program, a core program. It's called Rainmaker. It's our incubator program. We've been doing it now for 13 years. It's going to help you with a number of areas, right? It's 2.5 days with me live and a year of follow-up with our team. It helps with vision, mission, path, purpose, your charitable plan, your legacy plan, all your funnels, iPhone apps, websites, CRMs, marketing funnel, sales funnel, loyalty program. Because we know that everyone today needs a mobile funnel. How many today have a mobile funnel where they text you one time and you follow up for the rest of their life? Would that be kind of cool? How many of you guys like the idea of automating some of your marketing? Write this down, 90% of your success is marketing. Listen, you've all seen, let's say, great products that nobody buys. How many of you guys have ever seen shitty products everyone buys? How many of you guys have some big ideas? How about the big idea for the pet rock? How many of you guys could have come up with that one? How about the other one where this guy had a blanket and you know he was high. There was no doubt he was high when he created this, right? He took a blanket and he cut a hole in the center and pulled his head through. You know he was high on the couch, right? Come on, be honest, right? But the thing is, once again, it got paid. You guys want to get paid, yes or no? Yes. With your own intellectual property. You don't got to chase someone else's product or service. Create some of your own stuff right up here. How many guys would be okay if you had like 100 people with your own membership site paying you $10 a month? How about 200? How about 500? If it took you 5 years to build a business like that, would it be worth it? I don't have any magic dust. I can't sprinkle dust that makes you wealthy, or I have no get rich quick. It's just get rich. Would that be all right? And serve well. So we created the program over 2.5 days. Day 3 was all about time management. How do we build perfect days? Get people organized. Help them understand how to get capital, how to get the right mastermind teams. I believe that anyone and everyone is approachable. Would you agree with me on that? But sometimes we're afraid. When Jim Quick walks off the stage, he does other great speakers. There's lots of great speakers here. You'll see Shay Vaughn later today, an amazing, amazing, incredible individual that is changing lives all over the world. But what do you say to them in that icebreaker, right? And I believe that everyone is. So if you want to check out what I believe and how I do it, go to YouTube today and just Google these two names. Google Bill Walsh and Michael Jordan on YouTube. You'll see a video we did together. Now realize an hour before the video, I didn't know Michael. An hour after the video, he's giving my kids tips on playing basketball. Would that be kind of cool? Who would love that skill set? Say, that's me. Turn left to right and tell someone, no fear. No fear. We put the entire bundle together. We made it digital as well as live. It sells all over the world now. It didn't then. We started in just 2 cities, right? It was $5,000 a ticket back then. It's still $5,000 a ticket today online. But in 2007, we had over 2,000 applicants, so we launched a venture fund at the same time. We said, how do we make it affordable for everyone to come? And I asked for 2 things today. How many? So to be a part of our program, our incubator group, number 1, if you make more money, who would give back to a local charity? Would you guys do that, yes or no? If you won't give back to a charity, don't even apply. Number 2, if you made more money, who would let us publish your story? Would that be okay, yes or no? So you can write the numbers down because you know now exactly what it costs to get started, right? It's 3 payments of $1,000, write it down today, or it's 1 payment of $2,000 for the whole year. That's good for you and a guest, which is your business partner or spouse, not some random person you met here today. Does that make sense? Business partner or spouse, and all your kids can come. You get access to the video vault, all the live training. The training happens in the U.S. about 12 times a year. You can go to Italy, you can go to the Caribbean, you can go to the UK, because I do believe that entrepreneurs worldwide are hungry. How many guys are hungry? How many guys are ready for a whole lot more? How many guys could use some help to get there? Just be honest, right? So we knew for a fact when we created this that the end result for us was deal flow. We look for companies that come through our programs that we can team up with, take them national, provide funding, and grow those brands. And it's fun how this all kind of happened, but it didn't happen overnight. Are you with me on this? And so for someone that's going to commit a couple thousand for the year, I applaud them. But I only want the ones that are serious. How many guys could actually do 1 to 2 hours a week? Could you do that? Could you be really coachable for 90 days to launch some of your own greatness to the marketplace, yes or no? Or grow the company you have, or build that home-based business, or launch a whole new product from your IP? They're the ones I'm looking for. 2008, we launched private masterminds. 2009, we launched the inspiration conferences. 2010, speaker programs. Does anybody here want to speak and sell from the stage? Or anybody want to actually become a better speaker? So when I finish today, you make sure you talk to Cheryl Brenner. She runs all of our global partnerships. 2011, we launched a course, this big internet marketing camp, and we had a big party at my house. We now do a party at my house and a party in Vegas. 2 big internet marketing camps each year. Those tickets sell for about $1,000 to $5,000. Who would like to come as my guest? You were the first one over there. Raise your hand. No, stand up. Way back. Keep going back. Keep going back. You, right there. Nope, right there. You stand up with your hand up. That's you. Stand up. Come up here. Come up here. Come up. What's your name? This is for you, Tammy. This is your ticket. It's all taken care of. It's all comped. Is that okay? Congratulations. Come on. Give it up. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be live. All right? Who else wants to come? Oh, that was fast. Yeah, see? That was fast over there. Come here. Jump up. You jumped up first. Yeah, I got one more ticket. Come on. Here you go. There's one more for you, too. Is that pretty good? I never seen someone leap out of the chair so fast. Oh, you get it. Your congratulations. Thank you so much. Here you go. No problem. Enjoy. So write this one down. Create so much value that your customers think you're nuts. And I am definitely nuts, yes or no? I love to play. I love to work hard. I love to watch people kick ass in what they do. So in 2012, we were approached by this group. They were looking for $1 million for sponsorship for these big ideas they had in New York and in Vegas, running these huge conferences. And my partner said, no, it's crazy. People don't go to these things called expos, right? And the funny thing is that I believed and they did. 6 years later, there's 100,000 attendees a year, right? We now have Google as sponsors, Facebook, all these big names, but that's not where it started. We now generate 8,000 to 10,000 leads a month. So if you're a coach, a speaker, a trainer, I'd love to talk to you guys. We know for a fact there's so many specialists out there, and please be a specialist. We're able to grow that because we grew it organically. We grew it market after market. We began to buy companies. That's what we do now. We buy and roll companies into national expansion. Because we run 300 events a year, we're always looking for speakers and coaches, people that have something brand new. But I love brick and mortar companies. I love authors. I love people that have something brand new to bring to the marketplace. It's one of two things. Write this down. You innovate. Write this down. Innovate or pioneer. Innovate or pioneer, which means you make something better. If you're in that space right now, that's where all the money's going. And of course, mobile. Everything is going mobile. And we got heavily involved with charitable contribution. I'm on the board for Unite for Good, for a Safe Haven Foundation. Most recently, I've joined the team, the Child's Liberation Foundation, where we're taking them nationwide to help with these kids being trafficked all over the world. You know, one of our teammates on our board for one of our other companies, he was the head of human trafficking for the country of Mexico, and now he's joined the team as well. Because it's not just the kids they're trafficking, now they're trafficking the organs. They're literally taking the kids just for the organs. It's so sick. And so to be able to make a difference, we teamed up with Paul Hutchinson, runs a $10 billion hedge fund in real estate, and they're traveling the world to actually cure this in conjunction with the governments. So whatever you're going to do in life, figure out a way to be on boards, be on charitable contribution where you can make a difference. Yes or no? How many of you guys think this is a pretty cool idea to get small business behind it? Yes or no? How many would help with that cause? That's what we're looking for. I can tell you one of the fast ways to grow your company is get yourself around the right people. This year we're launching business centers in Chicago, New York, and LA. Committed $5 million to open these centers to help entrepreneurs. Couldn't be more excited because I do believe this is the age of the entrepreneur. And if you guys are ready for this, how many of you guys are ready for a whole lot more? All right, so let's get your pens ready. You guys ready? Sam, ready? Turn left, right, and tell someone you're awesome. Because you are. So here's where it all starts, right? Wherever you're at today is where you're at. It's from the last couple of years of your work. Would you agree? I can't change that. What I do know is that most entrepreneurs live in a place called Busyville. What's it called? Most companies that I find worldwide will stay in a place here for a number of years, and they might have some moderate growth. But most of them fail. Does that make sense? Because they get advice sometimes from their broke brother-in-law. See, big companies have a board of directors. Middle-sized companies, board of advisors. Most of us, or people that are entrepreneurs, have, once again, broke brother-in-law. How many of you guys can relate to that? Come on. Those same negative people have all the ideas, right? But what they never get to is something that we're going to focus on today for all your companies, whether you're brand new or running a company. How do you get to a space called momentum? What's it called? How many people here today want to get to momentum? Put your hands up high and say, that's me. That's me. So here's where it starts. You have to define your own terms for what it means to be successful. Please stop worrying about what anybody else does. Only worry about your business. That's all you got to focus on. So if I asked you today, what are the 3 top initiatives for your brand or your new business for the next year, what would those look like? And please, they're your own words. And they're never about money. Money's a program. You ever heard this one? Money is the root of all. Come on, money's the root of all. Money doesn't grow on. Oh, ask the folks in Colorado. Ask people in Washington, yes or no. How about California now? How about Nevada? Okay, so it's weed-like. But are they getting paid, yes or no? You have the greatest source of wealth right here. Stop looking somewhere else and look right within. Would that be okay? Make success on your terms. The thing I feel most honored for in my life is my 3 great kids. My son Austin is 26 years old. He's a big internet marketer. He travels the world, lectures at Harvard. Didn't go to school at Harvard, right? But knows internet marketing. My daughter's 24, Marissa. She does have a black belt in shopping, and she is very good. The dads know exactly what I'm talking about, right? But she's also just finished school to become a physician's assistant. She has 6 months left of rotations. I couldn't be more proud of her. But all of our kids are different, right? My youngest son, Evan, is 19, moved to LA to produce music. He packed up his car, never came back to Chicago. And he loves it. He's launching his first membership site called Naves Waves. He charges $5 a month for unlimited beats. So think way outside the box. Would that be okay? You guys okay to think outside the box? Turn left, right, and tell someone there is no box. There is no box. So now what happens, right? Once we understand how this starts to work, we've got to think at a much higher level to play bigger. Would that be okay too? Yes or no? So part of that is having something so big in your life called vision. What's it called? See, back in 85, there was a guy who was laughed at because he had vision. He was told he was a joke, had no reason to be there. He was fired by his own brand. See, the vision at a high level has to scare you. Does that make sense? You have to have something in your life so big that it pulls you to where you're going. Because I have a problem with motivation. What happens if you motivate idiots? What do you have? And where do you think they're going? In a big what? Motivation is nothing more than a spark. Does that make sense? But vision is something that provides something called inspiration. What's it called? And it pulls you to where you're going. And then your friends think you're what? Think you're crazy. How many of you guys are definitely a little crazy? You're the ones I can't wait to work with, yes or no? So I started to realize that what did this guy do, right? What made him different? Yes, as an individual, maybe not a very nice person, but as a business person, he's changed the world, yes or no? Say, my vision is so big that it scares me. It has to scare you. It has to pull you outside the comfort zone. Life begins at the edge of your comfort zone. Are you with me on this? Don't let anybody tell you your value. Don't let people push you down. Don't let people tell you can't do something, right? Just say, listen, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Please get out of the you-know way. Are you with me on this? You got to feel it here, everybody. I'm telling you, right here. Because if not, you'll become another statistic. Because some idiot broke person told you you're not worth it. You can't do this. You can't live this. I'm telling you right now, if the vision's big enough and you serve enough people, you're getting paid. Would that be fun? But as part of the vision, write this down. You've got to choose your area of expertise. You got to become great at something.
Having promoted more than 600 speakers and more than 65,000 people attend my seminars and courses and workshops and expos, having read so many books and attended so many courses, I really realized that the basics of personal, professional growth is based on the power of the question. Asking yourself empowering questions. Read my new book, The Question, Find Your True Purpose. It's based on my work, 30 years of entrepreneurship, all the experiences that I have, my manifesto, and what's really important. So for more information, go to www.thequestion.co.
Become the leader. Now, let's talk about becoming a leader. If you're brand new, write this down, innovator. Been around for more than 5 years, expert. Position yourself as innovator or expert, yes or no? Are we clear on this? Then you go to the marketplace, have good business cards. Don't pass out AOL, Yahoo, Gmail. Don't pass out on the back of your card, brought to you by Vistaprint. People think you're what? You know that for sure. So invest in good materials. And here's how you start. Turn your business cards to gift cards. Turn your business cards to gift cards. Go to this website today called Free Conference Call. Record a 5-minute audio. The 5 things someone has to know before you ever hire someone that's a lawyer, a doctor, anything you're in, doesn't matter your practice. No sales, all content. Go to this other website called Content Divas. They'll take the video, make it written word. That written word becomes your free report. The free report goes on the back of every business card you have. Because from the free report, they text in. They opt in. From the opt-in, write this down. They get your free newsletter. Go to Constant Contact. Set up a free newsletter. From the newsletter, they go to a consultation form. From the consultation form, they become a customer. And then a member. At the membership level, you begin to sell people. And get this idea quickly, right? $10 a month, they get all of your old content. How many here would love to have just 100 people paying you $10 a month? Who could use some help with that? Over 6 months. The byproduct of great leads, write this down, is great customers. So turn left, right, and tell someone that customers, come on, loud, customers are good for business. And a lot of times we miss that. But the vision is where it starts. The positioning of who you are in that space is where it starts. You've got to start with your understanding that you're going to work day and night to be the best in class, to get to the top 10. So write down the word focus. It means follow one course until successful. First thing I work on with our Rainmaker program, let's get you highly focused. Let's get you totally inspired by what you do. Let's have you keyed into a vision so powerful your friends think you're nuts. How many guys would like to wake up every day totally inspired? Even if your friends thought you were crazy, would that be okay? The magic of this is once you've got the vision of where you're going, and I work with so many people to pull it out of them. You tell me what you're great at, I'll pull out the vision. Are you with me on this? And we'll teach how to monetize it. But once you've got that done, right, check this out. The next part is you got to build a great plan. Build a great what? You need a great plan. Part of the plan is get yourself out there in the marketplace so your position is best in class. How many guys would like to become authors? It's a great way to start. How many guys want to become Amazon bestselling authors? Put your hands up high. Let me see. How many here won't raise your hand no matter what the hell I say? That's okay. I don't mind. My life won't change at all. I love what I do, and I'll give you guys tactical drivers. I'm not the inner game, right? I can't cook. There's no doubt about it. I'm not a relationship coach. Are we clear on that? I'm not a life coach. I'm not going to make you feel good. But I'm a damn good business coach. I've been ranked 4 years in a row, top 30 in the world by Guru Magazine with people like Marshall Goldsmith, Anthony Robbins, Jack Canfield, right? So once again, write this down. Stay in your lane. Do what you do best. So how many guys want to learn how to write your books today? Yes? Here's where we start. Go to this website tonight called Killer Covers. Go to killercovers.com. Get a cover for your book made tonight. Then go to this cool website called Facebook. What's it called? Go to Facebook. You're going to set up what's called your own author page. So set up a business page. Below that, make it an author page. Upload your new book cover tomorrow. When? Tomorrow. And of course, on top of that, when you do this, you're going to start launching little snippets of your book. You guys okay with this so far? Now you're going to say the new book is coming out Q3 of 2018. When? So it gives you plenty of time to promote it. Then go to a website called, write this down, Help a Reporter. Help a Reporter. Get yourself listed there so people call you with questions. Anytime you're interviewed for anything, write this other website down called Pingler. Pingler, Pingler. I know this is fast, but I've got like 25 minutes. I don't want you to miss anything, right? You can watch the video online, I'm sure, again. But for those that decide to be part of the program, I'm going to take 20 people here today, and your life will change forever. Would that be okay? You'll have all these systems in place. You'll own this stuff. So on top of that, once that's done, now you've got Pingler, you got Help a Reporter, you got your website going. You have to become what's called, write this down, blue check verified. You want to become what's called a public figure on Facebook. Then you download an app called Facebook Mentions. Facebook Mentions. People bitch all the time. Nobody sees my post because you're building your business plan on your personal site. Use the business site, use the author page to drive it. Drive the traffic there, yes or no? Helpful so far? Ready for more? We're just warming up. So now you've got that little piece of it done, right? Now we're going to say, how do we create content for this? Go to this cool website, write this down, called livestream.com. Livestream.com. You're going to launch your TV show today too. Would that be all right? Go to a website called Fiverr, Fiverr.com, Fiverr. They're going to make you a little 1-minute commercial. How long? It'll cost you $5. They'll also make you a logo for your new TV show. That'll cost you $10. I'm all about people saving lots of money. Is that okay? Put your money in the marketing. Create great products, put your money in the marketing. So every week you're going to record one video for 10 minutes. How many of you guys could talk about something for 10 minutes a week? Are you sure? It's always Mondays at 5, 7, or 9. And now what happens once you start to do this, that creates content. That'll then create, which is very important for you, right? Just 12 weeks. How many weeks? Those 12 weeks become the chapters for your book. Is that pretty cool? Everything you make after the 8th week, everything behind that is always going into your membership site. The only way they get your old content, they have to what? They have to pay for it. Would that be okay? How many guys need more leads? How many guys want to automate your lead flow? How many guys want to do it today? Put your hands up high and say, that's me. So what happens, once you finish that, you go to Content Divas. They'll take all the videos, make a written word. The written word becomes your book. Now, the fun part about this, right? I just showed you exactly where people will charge you thousands of dollars to write your book. You do your book on your own. Would that be okay? And if you guys want to have a little more belief in that, who's ever heard of a movie called The Secret? You ever seen that? So I wrote a really cool book. It's actually called The Obvious. What's it called? Means you got to get off your ass, yes or no? Book cover, Killer Covers. Back in the book, I shot all my videos in one day. Is this kind of crazy? They were all less than 10 minutes. This became a #1 bestseller on Amazon within 30 days. Is that pretty cool? Who would like to learn that secret today, right? How many guys think the minute you're a best-selling author, all of a sudden there's more leads coming your way? Yes or no? Who would like a free copy of this today? I only have one. I just have one. Who would like it? Oh, you would like it? Oh, well, come here. You get it. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Who else wants one? Oh, that's fast. Yeah, see, that's all I brought. But I learned this process, right? And what I'm good at is the process. How many guys could use better processes? How about better connections? How about better teams? We get in front of 100,000 small businesses a year. Who would like to learn how to access some of that? Put your hands up high and say, that's me too. So as part of the plan, now you've launched your book. You're getting your TV show out there. Go to this website and do not wait. Go to this website in about 2 weeks. It's called Upwork, upwork.com. You're going to hire yourself a virtual admin for about $45 a week. Virtual admin, $45 a week. They'll begin to call on your behalf. What's your first name here? So I'm calling on behalf of Hillary. She's a new plan to becoming a best-selling author on Amazon, an amazing speaker on business growth. She's going to be in your area. I'm here to promote her. She charges $10,000 an hour for a talk, but I can never come to your place because I see you got a great event going on, and we'll get her to come for an hour for free. We don't have an hour, but we probably have 10 minutes. Great. Hillary can do 10 minutes, yes or no? Yes. Hillary's going to show up and learn a process to build a list like you've never built a list before. In 2 to 5 minutes, you'll be able to give away cool stuff that opts people into your program so you can follow up forever. Would that be good? Everyone here today, how much would that be worth for your business to go to, write this down, Vistage. You want to hang out with millionaires? Vistage. Wildly successful entrepreneurs? Club Corp. Business people? BNI, Rotary, Latip, Chamber. Ethnic groups, meetups, associations, trade shows. You don't need as much time as you think. You just have the right message. How many here would like to have the right message? Makes it so easy. Who would like to be part of that incubator team? If what I'm talking about resonates with you, you don't have to wait till I'm done. Does that make sense? You see our team and say, listen, those top 20, I've got over $10,000 in bonuses with the course, but it's for the first ones to do it. Does that make sense? So if you know for a fact you're trying to launch, grow, and build a better business, you don't got to wait till we're done. I know some folks have already taken advantage. You go see Cheryl and say, Bill, Cheryl, I got to be one of these 20. We do the courses every month. So whether it's New York or Dallas or Vegas or Miami, they're all over the world. You can go as many times as you want for the whole year with a guest, with your business partner or spouse. So if you need a better network, better teams, better systems, please don't wait. You'll leave today, that's $5,000 online. And I can tell you this, that we've served customers all over the world. I love what I do. I live it every day. But if you need some help with these areas, believe me, if it's not me, find somebody. If it's not our team, find a team, right? But these are some of the basic things. Get the plan. Now check this out. The next thing is called systems. What's it called? Turn left to right. Say systems win, people fail. Here's things you need to have. Here's your checklist. You need a website that converts. You got to be on page 1 of Google. They got to be able to find you. If you're using Facebook at all, there's a brand new software called Nimble. It does social media scraping. It goes inside your Facebook, takes all the leads, puts them into one CRM. You can market them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Would that be kind of cool? I can't get in touch with my customers. Now you can talk to them all. Would that be even better? Yes or no? We've learned some new Facebook hacks on filling events, these new hacks. We've learned some other things, how to get free impressions every day, and it's all legal. It's not some black hat something, right? Believe me when I tell you that they are by far the best source of actually determining your perfect customer and going after them. We teach what's called avatar marketing. How many of you guys currently use avatar marketing? How many would like to use avatar marketing? Say, that's me. That means you only speak to your perfect customers. That's all part of your systems. If you're doing anything at all with Instagram, there's a platform called Pixly, Pixlee. It takes all your images and turns them directly into ads right to your offer. So it bypasses where they can't use your image as an ad. How many are marketing anything on social media at all, any videos? Anybody here doing video marketing? There's a brand new app called InShot. Write this down, InShot, I-N-S-H-O-T, S-H-O-T. Now realize, I do not work for these companies. I just love their stuff. I will be the source for you to find the best marketing tools, and most of them are next to nothing. Would that be okay too? InShot costs you $2 a year. How much? $2. Here's how it works. Shoot a video with your phone, load it to InShot. You put your opt-ins top and bottom to the screen, go to your VIP offer, text in for this. You click one button when the video is finished, always under 1 minute. Push one button, it goes to all your social channels. How many of you guys like that for $2 a year? Say, that's me. Say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. See, because if you're not using the tools your competitors are, who do you think gets the business? They do every day. Here's another one for you. How many guys would love to have the coolest digital business card for free? Say, that's me. Companies will charge you $50 a month for this one too. Write this down. It's called Savvy Card, S-A-V-V-Y card.com. You download it. Anyone you share your information with, you push one button, your icon goes on their phone. It has your entire website inside the icon. Is that pretty cool technology? And how much does it cost each year, everybody? Look up here. Say, Bill. Free is good. See, as an entrepreneur, you need cash too. If you don't got cash, how many guys could use an extra $100,000 in cash? Put your hands up high. We'll teach you to get trade credit for your business. But right now, go to this website called ITEX. You want to learn to use barter. We'll teach you how to trade for everything you buy. You'll learn to create your own digital product. How do you create your own digital product that you can sell for $300 to $500, where they can literally buy it online or buy it from you, use that same exact money to convert to iTex dollars, and then buy things within the, 30-year network of products and services. Would that be helpful as well? Systems win, people what? People fail. You have to learn to go out to these events. And if you're on social media, I like this one too. This is a good one if you guys haven't used it, called Instant Teleseminar. Instant Teleseminar. Any event you go to from this day forward, anytime I'm going to create something online, it's an easy way to stream it worldwide. You can create your own 20-minute TED Talks on there with the opt-in campaign built to it. So if you go somewhere and speak, right? Anytime you go somewhere, how many guys like really cool gifts? So we've created, once again, the 5 things you have to know to launch, grow, and build a great business. We also have my lectures from Harvard University, and I also give you access to our newsletter for free. Now, the value of that package is over $297. How much? Who here today would like to get it for free? You guys like it for free? Just take out your cell phone. Take out your cell phone. Text the word success. What's the word? Text the word success to 26786. Text the word success to 26786. I will teach you to use this wherever you go, any radio, TV. You're going to build yourself, as a part of our program, your own automated funnel that moves people. Would that be helpful too, yes or no? Because without these funnels, right, it's always the value, everybody, you give them the offer, the value, and how they get it for free. Don't sell. Give it away for free. Because if they like your free stuff, they're coming back for more, yes or no? What's the word again? What's the word for the free gift? Success. The number? 26786. Whether you're on radio, TV, live events, boardrooms, it doesn't matter where you're at, right? Have people opt in, give them great free stuff, and do everything mobily.
If you're interested in speaking, exhibiting, or getting involved in the largest personal development expos in the world, contact us today at www.thebestyouexpo.com or send us an email to info@thebestyou.co.
How many here today could use help with a mobile funnel? Let me tell you why it's so important. Check this out. Our open rate is 92%. Our click-through rate's over 30%. Who could use that for their business today? Yeah. Think how much money you're leaving on the table. Listen, our email list, we send out 20 million emails a month. We probably get a 16 to 20% open rate with about a 4 to 6% click. You can't touch mobile opt-in. Does that make sense? It's where all this stuff is going. But it has to be not selling, but serving. Are you guys clear with that? Yes? The other things you need to have is teams. This is a big one. You got to build great teams. It's your core team first. It's a virtual team second. It's a mastermind team. And it's also finding what are called unemployable experts. Find the best people that do what they do. They don't want a job, but they love that industry. You get them on your team, I'm telling you right now, banks look different at you, partnerships different with you, right? It'll open a lot of doors. How many guys could just use better networks? I have found that most people, they say, Bill, if you could just help me with the network side of it, I'd have paid you $20,000 for your course. How many here need help with time management? How many guys have some clutter in your life? Want to take the clutter test? Just take me out to your car. She's like, hell no, you're not seeing the trunk of my car, right? Because the trunk is cluttered, your life is cluttered, yes or no? But by having the right team around you, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go really far, go with a great team, yes or no? And on top of all this, right, as you start to put this together, this is a really big one that people don't like to hear, especially entrepreneurs. It's called accountability. You got to keep score every day. You work with our team, you'll keep score every day. You're going to build out your whole year in advance. Would that be helpful? You'll build your quarters, you'll build your months, your weeks, and your days. We'll talk about lead flow. Write this down. Lead flow, presentations, conversions. Lead flow, presentation, conversions. How many here are really serious about getting paid while you sleep? Put your hands on it. Say, that's me. How many guys could work with our team for 6 months so you could create some little 10-minute digital content over 6 months? Just one 10-minute video a week. Could you guys do that? What about the rest of you guys? Listen, understand this. The future of marketing is educational marketing. And if you're not present to it, you're going to wonder what happened. You're watching companies in 3 to 5 years create market valuations of billions of dollars by doing one thing. Write this down. They build active communities. You got to build an active community. That spans. If you're a local business, great. Own that local space. Be absolutely the best realtor in that market because your marketing is the best. Because your service is outstanding. Because your loyalty funding is amazing. Your loyalty follow-up is so good. Think of the pre-experience, the customer buys, and the customer long-term experience. The money's in the lifetime value of the client. And the driver we found for all entrepreneurs, write this one down, is called your why. What truly inspires you? For me, it's my kids and my business. I love watching my entrepreneurs kick ass. Nothing brings me more joy to watch the ripple effect of your work. I think of Bob Donnell's here. Bob Donnell is a great friend for more than a decade. We did some of our first Rainmakers at his office in Southern California, but I've watched his career and his business go through the roof. Shay Vaughn, you'll see later today, came through our program. I like to see her on national stages now. Nothing makes you more happy than the ripple effect of your work. How many here today are really serious about making the next year one of your best years ever? Put your hands up high and say it. Put your hands up really high so I can see them. How many guys are really serious about making that next year one of your best years ever for sure? If that's you, stand up. Stand up. I just want the ones that want to make the next year. I didn't say your best year. I said one of your best years. If you're still sitting down, please stand up. That means one of your best years. It's probably a good time to stretch because the brain can only take what the rear can endure, yes or no? And how many here would like to be part of an incubator program? Put your hands up high. And who here likes really crazy gifts? So if you're thinking about it, you love crazy gifts, come up here. Come up front. Come on up. Come right up here. Come right up front. Come on, right up front, quickly. Come on, it's okay. Come on up. Come on up, hurry up. Don't wait. Don't wait. Come on. What are you waiting for? It's amazing. Why would you stay in your chair when you have the opportunity for what? For just a chance to grow bigger, go better, yes? It really does amaze me. You're an entrepreneur. Get off your ass. Does that make sense? You have no idea because it could be one person you're standing next to up here that could change your life forever. Yet I watch people that don't believe in themselves. Listen, if you're a know-it-all, stay in your chair. If you make north of 100 million a year, stay in your chair. But if you're 0 to 10 million, we can help you 100% of the time. Does that make sense? Yeah. But I only want the ones that are serious. I want the ones that'll put the work into it. I'm going to tell you up front that, you know what, I earned this right. I spent years and years and years getting better, but I got better by learning where it was going, not where it was at. I'll teach you to study M&A reports that nobody even knows about, right? The news is way old. M&A reports tell you where the market is going, tell you the biggest deals that are happening and why you should learn those trends in advance. How many guys want to catch trends in advance? Say, that's me too. That's me too. How many guys could do 1 to 2 hours a week? Could you do that? Yes. How many guys would love to have me as your coach for the whole year? That'd be awesome. Which means we talk on a live call every week with a group. That group is from all over the world. You'll get my direct cell number today. Is that pretty cool? Yes. You can ask me any question you want. Lauren, did you love Rainmaker? Yes. One of the most amazing financial planners right in San Diego. Kills it. Didn't need the course at all, but now knocks it out of the park. Because you've got to step out when nobody else does. Does that make sense? Yes. You're here today for a reason. You came to this expo for a reason. If you want to launch and grow and build a better business, I'm definitely the reason. Are you with me on this? Yes. Once again, I'm not a life coach. I can't cook. I'm not going to make you feel good, right? But I'm telling you right now, if you want a damn good business coach in a network that spans the country, north of 100,000 folks a year come to our events, believe me, you'll love our team. But I do want the ones that'll play full out. Warren, have you loved it? Yes. This guy's one of the top Instagram guys in the country. Amazing. Where's Roberto Candelaria? Roberto, same thing, corporate sponsorships. He's speaking shortly. It's fun when you walk through these events and you see how many lives you've touched. Matter of fact, we have a special guest here. Where's Todd at? Where's Todd, one of my special guests today? He flew with us today. Where's Todd Stottlemyre at? Todd, right there. 15 years in Major League Baseball. 3 world championships, right? Doesn't need to be here. But he said, you know what, Bill? I'll do whatever it takes to go to the next level. And that's the team I want to put you around to. Does that make sense? We want to create world champions in your niche. Don't go chase someone else's dream. Focus on your own. Would that be okay? Yes. But where are the forms that I've got? 15 forms. That's what I've got. Can you grab those forms? They're on that podium right there. Should be some forms right there. Who is really serious about the program? So you're going to be number 1. Does that make sense? You're going to take it right back there. Could you guys clear away from that table back there? It might get a little crazy here. You take that right to the back. You're number 1. Who else would like to? You're number 2. You'll be number 3. Take it right to the back quickly, guys. Number 4. Guys, we're definitely tree huggers, so if you're not going to enroll, don't take the forms. Does that make sense? Here's for both of you. Here you go. There's 7 left. If you guys have some more forms, we'll add 20 to the program if we have to. I didn't know there's going to be this many people here today. I literally just flew in just for this today. But I love it. Here you go. Take it right to the back. Take it right to the back quickly. Where's some more forms? You guys have more forms back there? Okay, listen, come up here. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere. Take those forms right to the back. If you're thinking about attending, you don't even know what the bonuses are yet. Does it make sense? Let me tell you what you get as gifts. Number 1, you're going to get the party at my house and the party in Vegas and our internet marketing camps twice a year. So you get 2 big internet marketing camps per year. You want to network with 400 or 500 top entrepreneurs all in the room where you're presenting to small tables, you're going to love it. Happens twice a year. You'll also get me as your coach. Would that be okay? This is actually our schedule for the year. Everybody, can you look up here? You go as many times as you want. Or you can go once or twice. It doesn't matter. But you'll get all that as part of the course. And the other bonus you'll get, number 1, coaching with me every week. That's a big one. More than the cost. We're going to let you bring a 3rd guest. Would that be okay? Would that be all right? So now all of a sudden, less than $700 a person, hang with our team for a whole year, access to our software, access to our vault, access to one of the biggest networks in the country. And if you want to grow a business, if you can find a better deal, I'll sign up for it. Does that make sense? So if you guys want, we got a few more applications that are left. Would you like one? Take it right to the back quickly, guys. We only have some that are here. Go right to the back with your forms. They're only good here today. It's $5,000 online. Take one right to the back quickly. Do I have some more forms? I need some more forms, guys. Give me some Power Team forms. Here you go. Take it right to the back. Take it right to the back. We got one right here. You're in. Go take it right to the back quickly. Here you go. You're right next. Take it right there. Where's some more forms? I got a few that are left. This is Brian Nevis. You guys want to connect with Brian also, former state senator, part of our team that travels with our group. We're also looking for people who want to travel with our team. If you like to travel, if you don't mind private jets occasionally, take your forms right to the back quickly. Go right to the back quickly. Once they're gone, they're gone. Guys, make sure you mark the first 20. The first 20 get a little extra cool bonus. So quickly, right to the back quickly. I've got about 2 minutes left. Does anybody have a quick question? I need a few more forms, guys. I need like 5 more forms, please. Take it right to the back. Hang on, we'll get you a form. Stay here, don't worry. If you guys have questions, you have a good question, come up here. If you got any good questions, come up here and I'll give you guys a gift. Quickly, I have 2 minutes left. You can have any question you want. Come up here quickly. You guys want more gifts, yes or no? I got these little $200 gift cards. Who would like some of those? I even brought some cash. Who's got a great question? I brought a stack of hundreds. I figured somebody might have a good. Who's got a good question? No, you got a good question. I'm going to hear your question. Come on, coming up quickly. Don't wait. What's the meaning of life? The meaning of life for me is watching my kids become amazing adults. There's nothing better in my life than that. I got to tell you, all the business deals are great. Nothing has touched watching my kids grow up and become amazing young adults. There you go. See? Was that a pretty good answer for you? That's it. It's all. Hey, listen, if I got $2, that's pretty good. Who else? One more form. What's that?
When was your aha moment?
My aha moment when I knew I was unemployable at 9 years old. So at 9 years old, this is a funny story. I had a paper route, and my dad came home one day and he said, you got to cut the grass. And I said, you may have to get the grass cut. Can you guys hear the difference in that? Yeah. So what I did, because I had all these paper route customers, I wrote up a little sheet of paper at school. I was in 3rd or 4th grade. I took it to all my paper route customers and said, we have a team that will cut your grass for 50% off what you're paying today. Please give us a chance. And my name and number, you're a local paper route boy, right? And we had 50 customers sign up for that cut the grass. So fortunately, I had an older brother that was about 15 years old. I hired all of his friends to work for me. So I had 5 or 6 of his friends that worked for me that would go cut the grass. And I told them 50-50, whatever you cut, I'll split the money with you, right? And sure enough, with the first deal, they had to cut my grass first. So our grass was perfect all the time. And my dad came and said, the grass looks good. He said, but how come the mower's empty? I said, because you told me I had to get the grass cut, not cut the grass. That's the way that I heard it. Does it make sense? Yeah. As an entrepreneur, you'll hear things differently, yes or no? And it was crazy to make $200 or $300 a week at 9 years old. And then I learned about shoe boxes, and I learned about banks. And my aunt helped me open my first bank account. And it's crazy. So you just know in your blood that you're an entrepreneur. How many guys want to take the entrepreneur test? How many guys really want the entrepreneur test? Just think about this for 1 second. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine this. Say, as entrepreneurs, loud, say, as entrepreneurs, we're the only ones that will work 100 hours a week so we don't have to work 40. So guys, we have exactly a 15-minute break. How long? 1-5 break. If you got questions, come see me at the back table. Here's a form. Take the form to the back table. Once they're gone, they're gone. Please take the form right to the back table to get you guys all set up. It's 3 payments of $1,000 or 1 payment of $2,000 for the whole year. It's good for you plus 2 other people. You get access to all the virtual, all the live. You don't want to leave here. Our next speaker is one of the top speakers in the country. He's going to help you understand how to win the inner game for sure. He is very good at what he does. So please do not leave this auditorium. Stay right here. If you have to get a drink, we're going to drink, but come back. Exactly 15 minutes, he'll be on this stage, okay? So don't. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
For more information, go to www.thebestyou.co.